bucket full of coal and an ember in the dark.
Więc witam serdecznie z nami. Jestem tutaj z dwójką świetnych muzyków z zespołu The Embers, z których mieliśmy przyjemność posłuchać 22 grudnia na wydarzeniu Kulturalne Granie, trzeciej edycji. Kulturalne Granie to projekt, który służy promocji artystów, ich autorskiej muzyki. Służy temu, żeby pokazać ludziom ich twórczość muzyczną i po prostu dotrzeć do jak największej grupy odbiorców. Z tym, co tworzą, poprzez wsparcie ich sztuki i ich muzyki, poprzez udostępnienie im przestrzeni, możliwości fajnej jakości nagrania ich występów, co później mogą wykorzystać po prostu indywidualnie do promocji swoich wydarzeń. Będziemy rozmawiać, wywiad będzie po angielsku, because I'm here with Jacob from Toronto, the drummer of the band, and I'm here with Arthur, the guitar player from the band. And in the band there's also one guy that is not with us right now, unfortunately, Isaac, which is from the guy from Australia. And tell me guys, the basic stuff about the band, if people don't even know you, how the band was created, and if you been together all the time, or if it started from one person only.
Who should go? Should I go?
Okay. You were part of it before I was.
Yeah, so the band was formed in 2021, I guess, and that's when I met Isaac. And yeah, it was just, he posted a thing on a Facebook group that he's from Australia and he's looking for people to play with. And that was interesting, first because he was from Australia, and second because he wanted to play indie folk music, which is something that's not really popular. Like
not
here,
common.
Yeah, here in Lublin, it's I think it's mostly like hard rock metal music. Scene.
Yeah, a lot of rock stuff.
It's really developed, and something more mellow is not that common. So I texted him, and we started jamming, and we had a couple other members that are no longer playing with us, but the band developed, and I guess, I don't know how long ago, a year ago, or?
When I met you guys?
Yeah, we met Jacob about a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
So till this time it was only you two, and then Jacob came along.
Yeah, it was me, Isaac, and a couple other guys, like our former members, and we started playing with Jacob around a year ago, and that's where Jacob comes in with his part of the story.
So I met Isaac in a very similar way, except I was the one that made a post, and I said I'm from Toronto, and but I posted on the Warsaw group because I couldn't find a Lublin group.
So social media work.
Yeah, exactly, from Facebook. Yeah, so I also had an experience with many metal musicians looking for people, and I wasn't looking to play metal. I like metal, but I was just looking for something different.
Did you think about the specific genre that you would like to play, or you just wanted something just different to experiment more?
Well, I did mention in my post, like, I'm looking to play like something psychedelic, funky, like chill, atmospheric, but also like experimenting with different things as well.
So different stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then Isaac messaged me, and he actually lived in the city next to my city, which is like convenient. It's about like 10-minute drive. So I was like, okay, but so we met at their jam spot, and we jammed, and I had a lot of fun with them. Oh, well, actually, I met you before. Did I meet you before the jam? You guys were, they were playing at Spokoj. Isaac invited me to come out.
And that's where I met.
Yeah, right.
They jammed a lot.
Yeah, so then I met Arthur. We hung out, and was it May? I think Isaac messaged me saying he had some shows, and I think their drummer had left at the time. And since we had jammed before, we also played a Christmas gig together. Yeah, at Spokoj. And then so I came to play with them for the gigs that they had, and then we just like working with each other, and so now we're.
So it was mostly jams for like at first experimenting with stuff, but when after creating a band and playing together, after what time did you actually start writing stuff and realizing that you are really fine with each other with the music? and that you want to create like songs and maybe write, because I know that Isaac is a writer. He has his own stuff. That's what I know. So I wanted to ask if he's like the main the main person that is writing, creating, or is it like a process? Because I know that you are working on something right now. You can also let us a little.
Want to add to that?
Yeah,
I can add after.
Yeah, so with the songwriting part of the process is from the very beginning it was Isaac. It was Isaac's songs, like he had chords and melodies and lyrics. And me and the other band members, we used to just work on the arrangements, adding our parts, like adding guitar parts, bass parts, cello parts, drum parts. And then, yeah, and it was working pretty well. But then when the bands, like the members of the bands have changed, and now it's me, Isaac, Jacob, and we also had a violinist who's not with us
Yeah,
now.
I remember her.
Yeah.
She was at Świętospogo as well.
And now it's more like collaborative, like we doing like a collaboration in the songwriting part.
You still work with other musicians, just as collaboration?
Yeah. I mean, we trying to work on the songs from the scratch, like with everyone involved from the start, rather than just adding to the already written song. We want to write some new stuff, which really complements, our styles. Because now the band's stylistic, the genre and all of that, it's a bit different now because the members have changed. So yeah.
Yeah, of course. You need to develop your own.
Yeah. That's true. And yeah, you want to add something?
Sure. Yeah, no, because we did talk about that, because I remember when we started playing, at least when I started playing with them, there was a lot of some restaurant gigs and different things that we had to do covers for. So we spent a lot of time like getting the covers ready, and then we didn't spend any time writing original music because that's what we had organized.
You had shows.
Yeah, right. So that was our focus at the time, and then but we were always talking about working on our own music together. So when we finished those cover gigs, we made time to do that, and but for this gig, I remember we didn't have enough time to write a whole set's worth of new music.
Because the set was about the original.
Yeah, right. So it was like, so we've worked on Isaac's music. We played Isaac's music for some time too. So we focused our attention on that for this. But we did start writing a new song. We got together and jammed. We just started jamming. We were got set up.
Jamming is a good way to.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
right,
Yeah. And like I always record our sessions because for years, since I've been playing, when I go jam, I record it. I bring a little condenser
That's important.
microphone.
That's really good.
Because you never know what you miss. So we ended up writing a song, and I think that one we took an approach where we all put in different things. Isaac had something for the lyrics, and then I said, okay, what is it? Read it to me. And then I was like, okay, it's inspiring me. And we were bouncing ideas off each other based on that. So it was that one I feel is really collaborative in the sense that we all had input on that. And so now we will get some more of that happening
it's
when
good,
Isaac comes back. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like you are just comfortable playing with each other, and that's the most important thing, because no stress with creating and just playing. That sounds like a good way to create a sound, actually. So that's really nice. And about the concerts, you said about the gigs that you had at restaurants. So I know you actually played a lot last year. So how about concerts? How is booking going? Are you looking for places yourself, or is there a way you choose, a specific way you choose the places you want to play? How about the shows that you are able to play?
Yeah, sure. You want to start?
The sad thing is,
like a bull.
the sad thing is that it's sad but true. But if you want to make some money, you have to play cover gigs.
Yes,
So,
that's true. It's a way. It's normal way.
Because we were looking for some ways to gather some budget maybe to develop up the band, and I mean, cover gigs are fun. And we played a couple of those, and last year we always try to include some original songs in those cover sets, just hoping people wouldn't notice.
Yeah, but you mean that people that invite you to play in like their place, they expect you to play like cover show, so they would not like you to play your.
No, I'm just
Not
joking.
like that. Ah, okay.
It's not.
No, it could be like that because like people can expect.
Yeah, I mean,
stuff.
if we booked a cover gig, then we mainly played covers, but no one really had a problem with us playing a couple of originals. But right now we decided that I guess we passed that phase of playing those cover shows, since we want to focus more on playing original music, and that's why probably getting gigs will become more difficult now, because I guess there are more venues like restaurants and I don't know, cafes all over Poland that want like cover music in the background rather than music venues who like music clubs and like original music venues that want original bands. But I guess we'll get there, and we'll be mainly looking for those original gigs to just promote our original stuff.
I think maybe you will play a little less gigs, but with originals, if you will work hard on it, I think people will get interested in this stuff, and they will just be talking about it. And people that run restaurants also will be talking about you playing, and it's just a way of hard work in playing all the time, I think.
Yeah, because the thing is, I think last year we played around 20 shows, over 20 shows. Which is, no matter if there are original shows or cover gig shows, they are still a practice. Like,
yeah, of course.
You practice your stage presence, you practice playing live, you practice, just interacting with the audience, interacting between each other on stage. So
yeah, it's your time to like just feel comfortable actually and choose how you wanna play. And about originals, I know that there is some stuff coming, so maybe you wanna say something. Maybe you have in your mind when the stuff could be ready, or maybe I know it's really hard. I know, because it can change. Even if you think the next week it will be done, it can change like in a few months even. But maybe some more about the recordings.
Yes, so we put out a live session. I think on the last day of 2022.
With the original song?
Yeah, there's this original song called Coffee Cup. And we recorded the live session by ourselves at Jacob's place.
Yeah, really, it looked really comfortable, like really nice. I liked the setup at the video, really nice. And the sounding was really nice, really comfortable, just really well done, I think, the whole video. It really looked nice and sounded really nice, so it's really well done.
Thank you. So for now, everyone who's interested can just type that and look for that.
What type of where?
On YouTube.
Good job.
On YouTube, of course.
But type what? Coffee cup or
the Embers Coffee Cup
Embers
live session.
Yeah, good instructions must be done.
Step one. Open your web browser.
Yeah, instructions were not so clear. Now I'm stuck.
Everyone is now asked what to do. Yeah, Facebook or YouTube, right now, chyba.
Yeah, well, you could I'm Kuba, yes, I'm Kuba, yeah. Kuba or Kubek, if you're my girlfriend's niece. 3 and she calls me Kubek.
Kubek?
Yeah, so I'm Kubek as well.
Maybe it will stay that way, it's also nice.
Yeah, okay, I don't mind being a cup. Cups are useful. And they come in all different kinds of colors and shapes.
Sure,
and,
can be colorful.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
Yeah.
And we also got the EP coming out probably this year, I hope, I guess. I don't know.
Hopefully.
But we already recorded most of the parts, and we also collaborating with many other musicians and people involved.
Nice, so there will be people, other
Yeah,
musicians.
it will be like a whole band thing, like a big band sound,
Nice, cool.
with 5 original songs. We already are playing those songs on the live shows, but yeah, we recorded most of the instruments and vocals, I guess, and we just have a couple more things to finish, and then there will be mixing and mastering process. and then hopefully it will be out by, I don't know, maybe summer, maybe second half of this year. We'll see. But
Great. Okay. So
it's in
there's
the
a
works.
lot done and a lot to do, but the work is in progress. Really cool. Okay, guys, thank you very much. If you would like to inform people about anything coming more, but I think that not saying too much is also interesting. Everyone should know where to find you right now, so it's really important. Guys are great, and I heard not the last show, but I heard you playing with Isaac also with Święty Spokój, which was great, and cannot wait to see you all somewhere. Gigs. And always remember to ask me or someone working with around that I'm working with if you would like to contact about any show. I will always help you. So
Thank you. Yeah.
yeah,
So where
great.
You can, oh, sorry. So yeah, we just want to say where they can find us. I guess they can find us on the tube. The tube for you. YouTube, the Embers, pretty straightforward, and then Instagrams and Ember in the dark.
yeah.
Facebook's the Embers. And probably the Embers. And yeah, website's coming soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, the other thing, we'll have a website, some nice photos together, and we can, we're getting all this nicely wrapped up.
It's all going to nice places.
Yeah, for sure. When we have time, we can work on more material together and create and explore our sound. And
Yeah, and always jam, because playing is just the most.
yeah,
Like,
well,
just
if you
feeling good.
exactly, and if you don't feel good doing it, what's the point? So we have.
Sure. That's a good wrap up. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Look for effort. Look for effort.